And Topher's had some ups and downs in his career here, but he ended it today with a nice win, and he seemed very ecstatic from that.
And he loves to play to the crowd, and whatever keeps a guy going and gets a guy going. There was a takedown there where you get the guy's hands, the touch is not reaction time, and that was the difference in the match. That's heads up. A lot of good things going on for him. We're still building though. And the last time here, let's give him a tribute and knowing that we got a lot of work to do.
He's wrestled, I think, 9 ranked opponents in the last 6 weeks, and he's got 3 wins, his first top 10 win. Are you seeing him building towards him?
Yes, he definitely is making progress, but I'll say this, join the crowd. Everybody's wrestling ranked opponents. Everybody's got to be ready. This is the time of year where, when you're in the Big Ten, you're going to be going to the national dual opponent now, and then you're going to be going to the Big Ten championship. And, these aren't, situations where you're going to walk into a tournament and have a round or two to catch your breath. You've got to be ready to go. That's why, seeing the performance today is big for him, and it's big for us to see that progress. He's been a little bit more consistent, and, over what I mean by that is being able to score over the 7 minutes, and that's the direction we got to keep going. He's tough, but we got to be consistent going that direction.
Kemmerer's match only ended up a 1-point match, but he seemed to kind of set the pace early and really.
Yeah, relaxed out there, and and could have easily, converted on that second deep shot he was in at the end there at the first period, and we just got to wrestle that. That guy doesn't stop wrestling. He's got that funky roll where he almost makes you feel like you got him, and then he hits that quick roll. The big thing there is that we're relaxed and we're wrestling that whole match up until maybe 20 seconds ago, and then we started doing things that aren't characteristic of us, and he'll tell you that. Bottom line is just keep wrestling. Now, I don't know if that guy, he got to us once and, but never really lifted us or got underneath us or got into a position where, we were in trouble there. It was more where we were whizzing down, and it was stalemate positions. Just stay on your offense, keep doing what you do, and we're fine there. And he's definitely come a long way, since, this is the end of his first year in Carver Hawkeye Arena. We got another dual meet. We got the Big Tens and Nationals, but look at his first dual meet in Carver Hawkeye Arena on the big stage against Iowa State. Look at the progress. And that's probably a characteristic of this team, that there is progress. That was a good Nebraska team. They came for blood. And they didn't put their best team out in the mat. They didn't wrestle Dudley at 84, but they came for blood. And you saw it. And I thought we responded well.
A couple of rematches from the Midlands tournament, but Gilman gets that major decision, and then obviously it's a lot closer of a match this time. Talk us through that, or what kind of adjustments they made well.
It's closer because we got ridden, and we got to probably, in the way that I look at it and how I watch Gilman for 5 years now, is explode off the whistle, beat the first move. And I think we were kind of waiting to see where the guy's going, and then the guy got her ankle, and it's a long ride, and then there's a stalemate, and then he got her ankle again. And you got to make adjustments there. I talk about making adjustments during matches, and we didn't make the adjustment there. Straighten your leg, put weight on the foot. Don't let him grab that ankle. But, us wrestling and being aggressive and being on that guy is why you can get ridden and, still persevere or whatever. Got a lot of thoughts on that match, but we'll just leave it at that.
National duels coming up. Do you guys have, I know they haven't released anything yet, but do you have any idea on who you might be wrestling?
I don't have any idea. We'll know at 9:30 tonight.
Clark's match, first time he's wrestled in a little while.
Clark did a lot of good things to get himself in position to win that match. I don't panic when Clark goes down by a takedown. I know what we're capable of doing, and Clark doesn't panic either. But sometimes when you're throwing in slow, I call it slow playing or slow wrestling, a position where you're throwing that side headlock, we got to be a lot smarter there. And we gave the guy 6 points. And we got to be smarter there. And it happened at Michigan, happened at Oklahoma State, and it happened against Nebraska. 3 quality opponents, 3 different times where we got ourselves in trouble with the side headlock. We got to be smart. Corey Clark can ride. He can do a lot of things on top. It's one of his best positions. There's only 3 of them. And you can't ride him. He's tough on his feet, and he's tough on top. And we don't need to be going into unfamiliar territory, even though, the territory is familiar to him. But we're talking about, wrestling these opponents they're going to make you pay. They're going to make you pay. Montoya, he made us pay. And you know what? Our team had to bail. We had to bail ourselves out after that. I mean, they were pretty riled up over that bench, and I don't notice much. I let my brother take care of that, noticing the other bench, but I did notice that they were riled up over there after that match. That was a big rallying point for them. And then Topher Carton, and then Sorensen, and then Kemmer, and then Gunther, and then Meyer, and then Brooks. So.
Anything else for Tom?
Talk about where the team goes from here, Tom, between now and obviously national duels. but
We
Big
do
Ten.
what we do every week, except, here's the thing. I mean, I could say it's no big deal. We just stay focused and we, just stay on a routine and whatnot. But it's that time of year where we got to ratchet it up. One of the messages that we give them is sometimes we have letdowns this time of year. We got beat by North Carolina State last year, and we got beat by Missouri the year before in the national duels, and it's because of a letdown. And we got to be, there can be no letdown. This Nebraska team came in and we didn't let down as a team. Still got work to do at 97 in particular. Holloway, you know what? The Olympic and world champ couldn't come off the bottom of that guy the other night. And Stephen Holloway got an escape. And we'll start right there. Take anything we can get. We'll find those little positives. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.